Ophelia.
Hi, Hamlet. Yeah.
What?
Why am I still alive? No, I know I died. Yes, there is certainly something strange going on. Hamlet, I must go. Well, fuck. If things always begin like this, I'm going to be seeing quite a lot of Hamlet, aren't I? Yeah. You can now Oh! Okay. So we can commit suicide. You can now reset the time loop at any time. Press the skull button to open a menu where you can restart the loop. Alright. That's good. Save the game, reset the loop to Thursday morning. Ophelia will remember all the information she's learned. Everything else will be reset. No, that's fine. Okay.
Ophelia.
Yeah.
You must.
I know.
Hamlet accosted me, but I drove him out. Everything's alright, Father. I must share this with the king unless you have some further explanation to offer. Well, okay. Hold on. Do I get... No, I don't get any of these events. I have to wait for them. I have to see them happen. So I probably am going to need to take notes. But the play is Friday night. And I get killed, I think, Saturday night? Is that right? That must be right. That must be right. Okay. And Polonius, Thursday night, goes and visits my mother's grave. I want to see him do that this time around. And that shouldn't be so hard. Because it's just Thursday night. So I'm going to wait until, like, I don't know, sometime in the afternoon. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like that. And then where is Polonius? He's in his chambers. Let's just hang out with him. What happens if I'm following him and I fast forward time? Oh shit, that worked! Okay, cool. Alright, he goes in here, and pretty sure I've seen this. My lady, if he treats you cruelly tonight, he won't. But if he does, will you not see to it that he is disciplined? He needs a mother, Irma, not a militant leader. Okay. Very well. I shall have the servants set the table. And then it's dinner. What happens over dinner normally? Irma, this is wonderful. Many thanks. Hamlet's just mad.
Hamlet.
Hamlet, aren't you hungry? My appetite fails me. Perhaps it's a stench on the wind. Oh yeah, I think we saw it. Right. Boy. Okay. Sit up straight. Look at your mother when you speak to her. Or what? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I don't think we can get into that chest. I guess maybe if he just dies, we can get into the chest. All right, Polonius, let's follow. Where are you going? Oh, off he runs. There he goes. Yeah, Irma hates Hamlet a lot. Holy shit, this is a whole new place. Whoa. No, wait, I'm gonna see. Is Polonius gonna do a soliloquy? Oh, Ophelia, you're here. Do you know what today is? I'm not certain what you mean. Judging by where we are, I'd assume it's got something to do with Mother. Today marks the day your mother and I were first wed. She was close to your age then. We were so wonderfully young. I wish I could remember my own mind at that point in my life. Everything was so clean and simple and matters so easy to sort through. Do you ever miss your mother?
I
love.
You were so small when Elise died. Hardly able to move on your own, and sickly too. She was terrified she'd lose you as she lay ill. She handed you to a nursemaid instead of continuing to feed you. It likely saved your life, although it brought her immense pain to do so. I'm lucky then.
Yeah.
Your mother was the light of my life. When she left us, my life, well, I have you and Laertes. Were it not for you two, my world would have gone completely dark. I said this at the beginning, but, like, one of the really notable and welcome successes of this game is how much depth it gives to these characters who were secondary characters in Hamlet. And the play Hamlet is so much about the character Hamlet, wrestling with these sort of big philosophies and his own psychology and indecision and kind of like mistreating all of the people around him, and to have a story that gives them space to breathe, that sort of lets them be real characters with histories and interiority and all of this. I think it's really, really well done. For many years, it was as though nothing would ever make me smile again. My hair grew white, my hands feeble. I felt I needed her to live. You were the spitting image of her. Sometimes, when you were small, I could hardly bear to look at your face. It was too painful. But I know she'd be so terribly, terribly proud of you and Laertes. That's what has kept me alive these many years. I'll stay out here just a little longer, I think. If there's anything more you'd like to know about your mother, you have only to ask. It's difficult remembering, but important.
Father.
You know how deeply I love you, right?
Love.
I do. I have often felt I was failing my family as of late, most of all you. I understand that you love me too. That brings me some small relief. I'll leave you be. Be safe, Father. Ophelia now believes that Polonius is grieving Elise. Ophelia learns more about Polonius.
Elise.
And he's busy. Okay. Alright, well... Alright, so... things that I want to do. Things that I want to accomplish. Now that I've done this, I want to talk to Polonius about Astrid, because I think that he'll talk to me more. I'll wait till tomorrow morning to do that. And then I want to let him get murdered by Hamlet, so that I can see if I can get the key off of his body. Holy shit, what have we turned Hamlet into? I'm gonna see if I can get the key off of his body so that I can open his treasure chest and see what's inside. In the meantime, I can also send folks at random to be interviewed by Bernardo, because just to see what they'll say. And I don't think that that's going to screw anything up. I don't think. As long as I stay away from Claudius and Gertrude and Hamlet, probably. Look, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are at the tavern. Of course they are. So let's see. Let's send Irma. Let's send Irma. Let's have Irma go talk to Bernardo. I love Man of La Mancha. I'm a big fan of that play. Like, I really like the music, and I like the story. Oh. Are they playing cards? Prepare yourselves. Irma House rules.
Of course.
Okay, yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get at Irma.
Now then.
Ophelia.
She's ruthless, what I tell you, Marcellus. Just like her mother. Terrifying. If you keep this quiet, I swear, I'll go against your father's orders. I'll let you into Castletown. Oh, okay, so... I need to actually do this if I want to go to Castletown. I thought maybe just knowing about it would be enough for me to go, but maybe I have to actually have this confrontation.
Yes.
Okay, enjoy the rest of your card game. Well, shit. Irma's who I wanted. Polonius is at the graveyard. I could go talk to Quince. What about Horatio? I don't think that Horatio is a spy. But I am curious what he would say. Maybe he knows more about... I mean, he knows more about shit than I do. So, maybe he'll say some of it to Bernardo. Wonder what he's so keen about. Horatio now believes that Bernardo wishes to meet. Ophelia learns about a future event. Yes. Yeah, Ophelia has kind of a interesting relationship with sort of hiding. In rooms. Like, sometimes she is able to eavesdrop on people. Yeah. And sometimes she's not. When is this gonna happen? Oh shit, not until then. Oh, okay. I need to... I feel like this is going to be important. I gotta remember this. While Polonius is in the graveyard, the card game is going on. Okay, well, let me see if I can go talk to Irma then. Bernardo, what's your deal? What are you up to? Where are you going? Oh, shit, you're going off to the play. Okay. Well, then Bernardo's not going to talk to anybody for a while. Bernardo has summoned you. Yes.
Irma.
Bernardo would like to meet with you privately. Can you report to him? This is very sudden. Are you certain? If it is your request, of course. Okay. Urban now believes Bernardo wishes to meet. A future event. So... yeah, there's some scheduler logic in here. I think that's like, during this time block, Bernardo can meet with people. So, like, find a time when two folks can meet and get them to do it. That's really cool. Like, that's interesting and an interesting problem. Let's see. I guess let's get Rosencrantz and Guildenstern in on this too. I also feel like we could just follow them around. Bernardo has summoned you. Bernardo would like to meet with you privately. Oh, goodness. Whatever have I done now? Yes, of course. I'll find him when I'm able. Okay. Oh. Wait, was that both of them? No. Yes. Yes. Bernardo questions Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Okay. Well, 2 birds, 1 stone. This is the play. That's Taming of the Shrew. Oh, what time is it? Shit, it's late. It's probably too late. She does this. She rummages through Claudius' stuff. Was it right before midnight or right after midnight? Marcellus isn't gonna let me go in there, is he? Can I? Locked. I suppose the queen must want her privacy. Would I wonder if I could go in there early. And just hang out there, or like what the deal is. Okay, all right. Then I don't want to mess things up too much, so I can just make time go faster. What's happening in Polonius's chambers? I'm gonna talk to Polonius, and then I can speed up time and wait for him to die.
Burn.
Another one to ashes.
Father.
What are you doing? What's best for Her Majesty and for Hamlet? With everything that's going on, precautions must be taken. Stop, Father. Ophelia, you couldn't possibly understand what these documents contained. Shit. Burning these papers is a blessing to the one who wrote them. Fuck, okay. Well, I'm not going to get to read those documents. Someday I hope you will understand the everlasting dedication I bear to this royal family. This is the depth of it.
No one must know.
If you tell His Majesty about this, it'll be my head. Okay, Ophelia acquires the information what my father burned. Polonius no longer believes that there exists some secret strange notes written by King Hamlet. Polonius now believes that Polonius destroyed some secret documents. Okay. Polonius, I thought that I was gonna get to... Well, now I don't know what to do. Mysterious Queen Astrid. I should get to talk to him about this, though. What do you know about Queen Astrid? That's a name I'd swore not to speak again. Was there some ill omen about her death? Your mother was wonderfully faithful to Queen Astrid during her service. She served as a handmaiden, same way I advised King Alexander. What happened to her then? Why does no one speak of her? Ah.
Queen Astrid.
Queen Astrid. Your mother was close with the queen during her service to her. Certain events transpired which no king since would want to come to light. But you could read about them if you so desired. How? There's something I've never told you before. Something you won't like, I think, and your brother would like even less. But it's the truth. When she took ill, King Hamlet ordered her put into one of the sanitariums on the southern coast.
What?
You mean the ones far from here? She died like that. The king was not kind to her and would not let her convalesce within the castle along with the rest of the noble affiliated victims. Affiliated victims? He never treated her with kindness, though he was kind to other noble women of similar rank.
I see.
Because she was foreign-born, you mean? Yes. Her only crime was being born into a world that could not understand her worth. The guard captain at the time, Bernardo's father, was ordered to prevent me from seeing her. The king feared I would take ill too, and leave him with no advisor. I wasn't able to say goodbye.
Mother.
How could someone do something like that? If she'd been in the sanitarium, she might be alive. We both knew when we fell in love that it would end like this. There could be no other way. I'm a man of the present. I don't like to remember. Painful memories tend to linger and grasp at us far past their right. But if you were so inclined, she left behind some notes composed at the very end of her life. Where? When she died, some kind soul sent her belongings back to me on a ship, but it was too painful for me to dream of looking through them. They're located in that shack by the docks. They're locked off, along with the other belongings of those who fall to the plague. You'll need to find a way in. Hardly anyone in the castle will go there. It's a bad omen, but you're as sharp as your mother was. I'm sure you'll find a way. Holy shit, there's a lot going on in this castle. Ophelia acquires the information of my mother's death, learns more about Queen Astrid's memory. Okay. Okay. Can I even get to the docks? Where are the docks? Where the fuck are you, Lady Brit? Oh, I guess there is literally a fork in the road, and I could have gone down any of those paths. This seems terribly suspicious.
Ophelia.
Ophelia. You gave me a fright.
Right?
What brings you down here? I like to leave the castle when I can, pass notes to the enemy. Call it a break of sorts. As you well know, Gertrude seems to frown on courtly women going to town too often, so I come here instead. Oh yes, I know all about that. What of you? It's 3 a.m. Oughtn't you to be in bed? Or are you planning to sneak into Hamlet's? Never mind. I don't particularly care. Good night. Fascinating. This old shack is older than I am, but not by much. This is where all of the plague victims' things were stored, including my mother's. I can see nails coming from the other side. It won't budge for my weight. I'll need someone stronger. Who might want to help? I mean, my answer to that is always Bernardo. What is the grounds? Where is this? Is that just... that's the fork in the road area? The other thing that I should do is I should figure out some thing that I want Quince to make his play about and try that out. That is also, I think, tonight, the next night. Hey, Bernardo. My mother's death. Her belongings are still in the dockhouse.
Bernardo.
I've learned how Mother died. It was inhuman. Some of her things are still in a shack near the docks. Your mother, Lady Elise. What of her? Did you know? Did you know about her death? I didn't. Your brother and I were 4 years, perhaps 5. Plague. But it got worse. After she was sick, King Hamlet sent her to the sanitarium to die, alone and far from her family. She wasn't... I mean, that's Oof, that fucking echoes right now. That's real hard. She wasn't permitted to live out her days in the outer apartments where the other plague victims go. Bernardo, nobody ever told me. Were they ashamed?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, but I've never heard of the way Lady Elise met her end. If I had known, rest assured, I would have told you. Thank you.
Please.
Some of her personal items are still in the shack by the docks. I need entry, but I'm not strong enough to break the door.
Certain?
That old shack. But the king had Marcellus boarded up a decade ago. It's possible plague still lingers inside. To open it would prevent a grave danger to all living here now. You're already in grave danger. Fuck yeah, Ophelia. From each other. What harm would it do? I cannot disobey the king, Ophelia. You know that. So be it. I'll find another way. Okay, so maybe under some other circumstances Bernardo would do this. Like, for example, if he lost faith in the king or the king was dead. But barring that, let's go talk to Marcellus. What if Bernardo is the spy? I think that's totally legit. I think that's possible. He's the one who is investigating, right? He was charged with investigating who is a spy. I don't remember if he's the one who gave us that information, but the information comes from him talking with the king. And like we talked about a minute ago, Claudius has reason to suspect there's a spy because his belongings were moved around. Bernardo did, I think, kind of raise the matter with him, but that might have been deceptive. I don't think it's impossible that Bernardo is the spy, but if that's the case, then we're gonna have to find some other way of confronting him about it. All right, I'm gonna talk to you about shit. Well, okay. Oh, fuck. I could talk to Bernardo. Excuse me. I could talk to Bernardo about this. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. What's my timeline look like? Yeah, we're gonna go do some Bernardo shit. Okay, hold on. I should talk to Quince. No, we're gonna go do this. I'm gonna talk to Quince in between. So I gotta decide what it is that we're gonna have Quince do the play about. I wonder if it can be about my assassination. Quince is the other one that I'm a little, weirdly suspicious of. What's all this now? You summoned us, good captain. Are we in trouble? If so, I didn't do it.
My ladies?
As of yet, I've no reason to suspect you, although now that I have you here, I might as well ask. What do you know of any attempts to spy on the residents of this castle? Well, nothing in particular.
Yeah.
We only came here to eat. And to watch over Hamlet, of course. Oh. Watch over Hamlet?
Yes.
The king has asked us to keep an eye on Hamlet's comings and goings. He's concerned about his nephew's health.
I see.
That does make a good deal of sense. Do you feel you've been successful in your efforts?
Well,
the man's not the same as we remember. Something does seem to be weighing on his conscience terribly. Perhaps you ought to give him a visit, or he a visit to you. I guess I could send Hamlet here. You may go. Apologies for the distraction. No concern, Bernardo. We'll take our leave. Ah, the good poet. Surprising to see you here. Ophelia asked me to speak with you. It was only a matter of time, I suppose. I'm a troublemaker at heart. Well, perhaps a troublemaker knows how to curb others' troublemaking. What do you know of any threats to the state?
Me?
Me? Why, nothing. Although, come to think of it, from the guard quarters window, I see multiple people leaving the castle in the wee hours of the morning. Sometimes they seem to head to town, other times to the docks. Of course, one might reason they'd woken up in the night with a sudden, powerful thirst for a mug of wine, but it seems unlikely. More like they're up to something they'd rather not be caught doing. Fascinating. Late at night, you said. I'll have Marcellus investigate further as soon as I'm able to do so. Is that real? Does that mean something or not? No? Okay. Quince is meeting with Hamlet. Shit. Okay, other stuff that I still want to do. Horatio and Bernardo in the chapel. What's that about? Other stuff that I want to do. I want to talk to Quince, so maybe I'll just go over there. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, I'm careful with that fast forward button now, for sure. Here's the script. The murder of Gonzago. Fascinating. Yes, I think we can work with this, but won't your dear Uncle the King be upset? I certainly hope so. Hamlet now believes that the play targets Claudius. Ophelia learns about a future event. Meanwhile, I think I want to talk to Quince about changing the play to A Spy in Elsinore, maybe. Oh, I like that. Yes, Spy in Elsinore. Believe there's an assassin embedded into the members of the court trying to have me killed.
Oh!
What a fascinating topic for our upcoming production. Let's put on something lavish, dangerous, exquisite. A tale of daggers lodged in spines. Quince no longer believes that the play targets Claudius. Quince now... Oh, shit! Broke the game. Quince now believes that the play targets an assassin. Error. Unformatted. Invited. SC Spine. The play. Hold on. Can I take a screenshot of this? Not that it matters, but I could send it. Windows. How do you do screenshots now? Snip. That didn't work. And that worked too well. There we go. That's what I wanted. What can we learn from this? So, invited, SC Spine the play, SC, I'm guessing Spine is core events that include like the play and the murder of Polonius and maybe the dinner. But stuff that the game like might prompt us to do. Invited. I don't know what that means. Ophelia learns about a future event in which Quince puts on a play about the spy. If it can happen, it will appear in the timeline. I wonder if it's because we did it like while Hamlet was still there. Okay, we're gonna go see that. But first we're gonna go see this. Jason. Okay. I like Bernardo interrogating himself. That's pretty good. Did I ever get Irma? Oh, that's what's happening now. Perfect. Oh. What is the meaning of calling me here? I have a kitchen to run and only these 2 arms to feed a castle.
Now then.
I'll be swift. I know you're a busy woman. Ophelia recommended I speak with you. I understand there's reason to believe you may have exhibited or witnessed suspicious behaviors as of late. What? What have you to say on this subject? Is this about that spy rumor? I'm innocent. I am good. I never leave the castle. Yes, that's it. I haven't left Elsinore in weeks. And what of any letters you might be passing? Notes of a sort. Do my men have your willing permission to search your room for such letters? Oh, shit. Okay, I cannot read or write. Do I look like a learned woman to you? But do you have poison in there? Interesting, so you have no means of communication. Think upon it, Bernardo, who wishes to see the king and my lady brought to their knees, who hates them more than anything, who crows his displeasure with them day and night, as far and wide as he possibly can. You're implying Hamlet is the spy. That boy is dangerous and unpredictable. It is him you ought to interrogate. Well, I mean, maybe that's true. I mean, I don't think he's a spy, but maybe we should interrogate him. What the fuck are Lady Rosencrantz and Guildenstern up to? Oh, they finished. Damn. Oh no, they've just wandered off. Okay. Let's do some Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead then. I think Hamlet's been being simply terrible. He really is in some sort of a state. He's suspicious of us. He must know the king asked us to spy on him. Or maybe do you think he's still upset with me about the way things ended between us? Oh, shit. I thought you handled yourself like a perfectly godly woman. He couldn't be upset. Me? Godly? Well, then I suppose that makes you my angel. Now that you mention it, though, perhaps we ought to speak with Hamlet. Or we could do what we do best. Avoid all men and drink to our own renewed health. A very compelling argument. I've always liked them. All right, then. I'll bring the wine if you find us a little grassy patch somewhere. I'm sure when Hamlet's in better health, we can show him our friendship. It's no less true. What is happening when? Now it's dinner. Okay, let's go, because I want to be there for the play. Let's see how this play goes. Where's... There we go, there's Quince. Oh no, let him just do his thing.
Welcome, one and all.
Thank you for coming, lords and ladies. I, your humble playmaster, have arranged a most magnificent show for you tonight. With my many changing faces, I aim to please all who look upon me. So without further ado, a tale of espionage, subterfuge, and deception.
The Traitor of Spain.
The Traitor of Spain. I don't think we've seen this one before. It's not familiar to me. This is wrong. What do you mean, Hamlet? This isn't what I... Oh, never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Our tale begins in the sunburnt city of Granada. where Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand wage war on the fearsome King Lucianus, even as Lucianus's country slides backward into despair.
Oh.
My lord Lucianus, the people are unhappy. What will you do?
Ha!
Lucianus, I care not. Okay.
Oh.
Baptista, oh my lord, it will come to bite you in the end.
Now then.
The king rules with God-given might, but there are thieves and liars in his court, and even worse, a spy in his midst, leaking information to his enemies.
Oh.
My lord, I love you with all my heart,
Ugh.
and I will make you my queen, fair lady, if you answer me this. Where do you go each night? I'm keeping my eyes on, what's her name?
Oh.
Lady Brit. Oh, merely to walk in the cold moonlight a while.
Such drama.
Even now, this traitorous woman claims to love her king, yet plots to slit his throat. Look at that. Look at that body language. I love my king, but my country hates him so. Surely another ruler could do better, wiser, stronger. And on the night before Lucianus is to attack, she slips a dagger between his shoulders, thus sending all those who ever trusted her to ruin. Think of how different the world might have been had this girl not taken upon herself to destroy a nation.
Hamlet.
Hamlet? What are you doing?
What?
What do you mean?
Playmaster.
Quince, I think we've had enough of this play. It's troubling the tenderer ones among us, myself included. As you wish, my lady. I think the whole thing's terrible. Terrible and strange. Okay, Hamlet no longer believes that the play targets Claudius. Lady Brit now believes that Hamlet believes that Brit is a spy. Lady Brit now believes that the play targets an assassin. I mean, all of that is legit. Let's see, is there going to be conversation between them? Yeah. What do y'all have to say? Nothing, huh?
Hamlet.
What was that play about, Hamlet? I've been asking myself the same question. Were you upset by it? In a number of ways, yes. Listen, meet me at midnight. There's something I want to discuss, but this courtyard is neither the time nor the place. Then I have just the place in mind. My personal chambers. Damn. Perfect. When I'm done attending to the queen, I'll come see you. Well, let's do that then. I mean, that's just a couple hours. So wait, when is Polonius supposed to die? I think it's tonight. I think it's sometime tonight. You're just gonna hang out here, huh? And then you're gonna hang out here. Oh, you're waiting for some event to start. Is this where I interrupted you last time? You were really annoyed by it. Who were you? I walked in the middle of this, I think. Astrid, Queen Astrid. Such a sad, longing face for a queen. And such a beautiful color work. True artistry. Whoa. I wonder if I could replicate this technique. Oh, I see. This is where I came in, and that's what she was talking about. Okay,
You?
never mind.
Brit.
Blah, 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 blah. Wait, but now it's after midnight. Is Hamlet gonna show up? Ah, here we go. Enough about the play. I ought to have Quince expelled from Elsinore for changing the script I wrote.
What?
What? So you didn't write that script?
No.
Someone else changed the bloody play. All this after Quince and I had an agreement. Is that what you came here to ask me about? You look white with rage. No, it's nothing. Well, god damn it.
Brit?
Why are you shaking so? Do you know something about the spy's identity? I think we all do. Whoa. Now no one will disturb us. She just locked the door. I see one fatal issue with your plan.
Hamlet?
Hold your tongue if you value your life.
So it's true.
So it is you. You're the spy. And here I thought you were at Elsinore to serve my mother.
Bitch.
You're as much a liar as everyone else in this castle. Okay, well, there goes that. Lady Brit, I warned you, but you never could listen to anyone, could you, poor idiot?
You.
And you orchestrated that performance somehow, didn't you? Wait, Brit, we can discuss this.
No.
No, we can't. And here comes the knife. Oh, God. Oh, no, Ophelia, no. Okay, well, at least we know who the spy is and who's going to murder us. Only you had to die. His death was unnecessary. Now I'm going to have to explain to all of them how Hamlet attacked you, and I had no choice but to turn on him. Lover spats can turn violent so quickly, after all. I didn't want to do this, to do any of this. Oh, man. They'll all believe her lies, I know they will. I've come to dread the sight of my bed canopy. No, actually, that's a perfect place for me to stop. I'm going to stop here. Oh, I've got a conversation log. But just for the current loop. Okay, alright. And we're going to go blah, blah, blah. Hamlet, leave me be. I have things to do. That sounds right. I mean, you know, I think that was the significance of barring the door, is that Ophelia couldn't get out. Cool. Alright, everybody. Well, thanks for joining me. That was fun. We learned some things. We solved a couple of mysteries. We got better at working within the construct of the game and figuring out how to fast forward time and shit. What do I want to do next time? Somebody suggested that we need to find a way to get Polonius killed earlier, which is wild to me, but maybe that is what we need to do. I don't know how we would do that. Somehow, maybe we can corner Lady Brit now that we know what her deal is. And then also, if we can get Bernardo to turn on Claudius, which is going to be hard. Like, I don't know that he'll do it while Claudius is alive. But if we could somehow get Bernardo to turn on Claudius, it seems like he might be able to help us get in the dock, shack, whatever. Or I don't know how to get Laertes back earlier. Because he doesn't come back when Polonius dies, does he? He only comes back after Ophelia dies? Maybe knowing that Lady Brit is the assassin, we can somehow, I don't know, avoid getting assassinated. I don't know what happens if we don't get assassinated, so I feel like that's going to be hard to do. Does Polonius sleep? No, I don't think he does. I think he just prays in the graveyard. I don't know how to murder Brit. I don't think I have the agency to murder anybody. I think that I can cause people to murder each other. I'm pretty sure that that is possible. But I don't have like a good, reliable, or generic way to do it. So I don't know how to do it to Lady Brit. Especially because, as far as I can tell, there isn't a mechanic in this game for lying. Which I totally understand. That introduces like a wildly different kind of scope to the game. But I don't think that there's any mechanism for me to go up to Claudius and say like, hey, Lady Brit is the spy. Well, that's actually true. I wonder if I have any information about that now. I don't think I do. But I can't go up to Claudius and say like, you know, Lady Brit is what would I say? What would I even say? I guess Lady Brit is like conspiring with Hamlet, or something. I'm sure that there are people that I could talk to that would get Lady Brit in trouble. Figure it out. Yeah, it is actually, it's entirely possible that Laertes gets called back when Polonius is killed, but doesn't arrive until after Ophelia has died, which would make perfect sense and means that it's even harder for me to try to get him there, because if I prevent Polonius's death, well, I guess if I prevent Polonius's death and Ophelia's death, then he has no reason to come back at all. Again, like, could I somehow kill Polonius earlier? Yeah, we'll see. Make the play about Polonius getting killed. I don't know how much that would speed things up, though, because isn't that the night... That's Friday night? Isn't that when Polonius gets killed? I'm pretty sure. So it's not going to speed it up that much. Also, it wasn't intentional, right? Like, I mean, I don't know that it wasn't intentional, but it was... Hamlet is confronting his mother to try to figure out if she was in on Claudius's murder. On, like, Claudius murdering King Hamlet. And while he's there... not accidentally, but sort of unintentionally stabs at someone that turns out to be Polonius, right? So it's not like Hamlet planned to kill Polonius, or even planned to kill somebody in his mother's bedchamber. It just sort of happened. So I don't know what making the play about that would do. I don't feel like it would call Hamlet out. What it might do is like freak Hamlet out when it actually happens, to be like, didn't we just see a weird play about this? I don't know. Kyla, yeah, if I want hints, then I will let you know. I'm having a fun time exploring the narrative space right now. I feel like there's plenty for me to do. The thing that I'm most worried about, I think, is losing track of stuff. The game has a great system for keeping track of information and sort of helping me through each individual loop. But I often get enough in a loop that it inspires several different things or different possibilities. And the game doesn't really do a lot to track information between loops, except for the stuff that's actually in my inventory, which maybe is more significant than I'm giving it credit for. But yeah, I feel like I'm not in danger in the short term of running out of interesting things to do. The danger might come when I want to like really settle in and accomplish something specific, even if I have found all of the pieces that I need, figuring out what they all were and where they were and how to put them together, I think it maybe will be difficult, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm surprised at how early Polonius burned those documents. Yeah, that's really surprising. Cool. All right, thanks everybody. This was fun. I'm gonna take the weekend off. I gotta wrap Christmas presents. But Monday afternoon, let's do this again. Keep playing Elsinore for at least a couple more days, maybe all next week. We'll see. There are a bunch of games that I want to catch up on, so we'll see how it goes. But I appreciate you hanging out. This has been a lot of fun. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, everybody.